when I was talking about the Canada thing, one thing that like makes me laugh is always whenever politicians things get hot, and then like whenever there's any heat on them, it's kind of the number one strategy nowadays to be like, hey, we just look what we're doing for, minorities or something like that.
Of course. Deflect.
It's a big deflection, right?
Always.
I mean, it's politics 101. I mean, you could probably say every politician on every side. It's like, oh yeah, you don't like this? Like, hey, look what I did for the Patriots or whatever, right?
Of course.
But
shout out to the Patriots.
Shout out to the Patriots. In Canada, it's like a caricature of the most wacky American politician almost in a lot of ways, right? Mm-hmm. So Justin Trudeau has been sort of on the chopping block here and there. And they go, Canada launches the first ever 2SL. So
I'm going to say this.
The thing's different now. And
honestly,
you're going to have to be that guy.
Seen this acronym.
Uh-huh.
This is the first time. And all I could think was, it was just 6-7 years ago.
You know
LGBT.
What? Clip this segment. Let's post this as an Instagram clip. Ryan and Danny say that these pronouns are getting out of control.
These goddamn
too many letters. These
alphabet bait. No, but legitimately,
it
was just LGBT like not that long ago.
Dude, I don't know what the 2 means. I think it's two-spirit.
And then, it's two-spirit.
Okay, so 2SLGBTQIA+.
Are they sure this isn't just like the guy who wrote this article as a password or something? That's a super safe password.
I feel
that's
corny
a super
making
safe
these jokes because they're so overdone.
Yeah, I know.
It really is like, it's just been beat to death, right?
I know.
It's like...
honestly, and I've been always remiss to make this joke and I don't really make this joke other than the fact that I go like, I've never seen this before.
I know.
And it used to start with LGBT. Like, how did Two-Spirit get at the front?
Two-Spirit's in there.
You know what it is, actually? No, I know totally.
Because
in Two-Spirit is indigenous, and in the hierarchy in Canada, Two-Spirit's at the top.
They're the
of
top
victims.
guns.
They're the top victim.
Top
so
dog.
they've now superseded queer people, right?
Well, I think they're supposed to be.
Queers.
Yeah, Two-Spirit's basically transgender, but you're also native, I guess.
No, it's non-binary. I thought it's native non-binary.
I don't even care about that. You know what?
But it is interesting that they're at the front.
Yeah, but it's interesting because the communities are getting some big money. So he says the federal government has launched its first ever action plan, an attempt to build a future where everyone in the country is truly free. So $100 million.
Yeah, everybody in Canada feels super free right now.
Try, Danny, to tell me as I read this what exactly they're getting. Because you read this and you go, okay, we're giving all this money to the community, right? And you go, okay, what are we getting? They go, we're going to put this money towards building a future where everyone in the country feels truly free. Okay, so what are we getting? And they go, an announcement, the Minister for Women and Gender Equality, all right? She said the whole government's plan, the whole government plan that will guide our ongoing work, like discrimination, to break down barriers, to advance rights, and to build a better future where everyone is truly free in Canada. Okay.
Okay.
What are we getting?
What is that?
It is impossible. I read the whole thing. I still don't know what we're getting. There's a couple trinkets in here where you go, okay, so imagine you were like, huge news. I'm a transgender queer. And they go, big news. $100 million you're getting. You go, what is it? You go, we're building communities and fostering relationships against discrimination for the marginalized people. You go, I'm listening. You go, that's what we're doing.
It's crazy too because
it's no. You know what? What's the one fucking where they have the hose on boats? Step Brothers.
Boats and
It's
Hose?
the pitch for the Step Brothers company.
The Catalina wine mixer.
Yes. So they go, our government. This is what else they're getting. Our government will never stop fighting to protect and support your rights and freedoms. I'm still listening. The government in Canada will continue to work with the provinces and territories, cities and towns, community organizations. So they can continue to do that. And the 2L LGBTQ plus IA people from all walks of life to build a better future we can be proud of. Okay, I think I got this first part. So I feel like I've registered the first part where it's like, yeah, you want them to be proud.
Yeah.
Communities. I think I've gotten that.
I think this is just going to the flag manufacturing.
This is their press release,
This
by
is
the
going to
way.
be like just rainbow flags and trans flags just dropped on every house in Canada.
Everyone gets a flag.
And overseas, too. They're going to every embassy, like the Saudi Arabia embassy,
Mm-hmm.
they're just going to be shooting them out, paper airplanes.
It also said that the government will adopt and encourage the use of the 2SLGBTQ+I acronym. Okay, so the
So we're
100
just trying to get an acronym going?
Well, the 100
It costs $100 million for a fucking acronym?
Well, they're not. They're going to encourage it. They're going to encourage
Just
the
to
use
encourage
of it.
it,
So
yeah.
this part of this $100 million plan involves encouraging the acronym. So far, the only thing that I've kind of registered is they're going to encourage the use of the acronym. So maybe that goes like commercials. What does that mean? Like you make a commercial that's like, you got to use it, pal.
Yeah.
Buddy. It's like, you
New
know,
Canadian heritage moments, maybe?
no, they're going to do the commercials with it, like the Gillette, like Don't Be Mean ones,
Oh, yeah.
where it's like someone's like, you know, it's like two guys playing hockey and the guy's like, hey, my friend's a part of the LGBT community. And he's like, dude.
And he thinks he's so progressive. He's finally caught up. He goes, yeah, my friend's part of the LGBTQ plus two-spirit community. Go, record scratch.
No, that's not okay.
That's not okay, man.
Pal.
That's not how we talk anymore.
So I think maybe those, yeah. Yeah, you're right. They used to have this thing in Canada called the Canadian Heritage Moment, which Danny was real. And it would be like, you know, these commercials that were like all the crappy Canadian moments, like that they invented basketball and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But they have
How am
one
I
of
gonna
these
get
is like,
my peach basket back.
and one of these is for each letter. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they have one where it's like the moment, like the adoption of the L. Like, what if we added the L to the thing? And he goes, that's genius.
I go, wait. And he's got like a board with like a magnetic board, and he goes, just humor me for 1 second. And he takes the 2S from the end of it, and he goes, oh my God.
Oh my God.
And everybody goes, you fucking did it.
You fucking non-binary genius, yeah. He also said, okay, so that's so far the first thing is they're going to encourage the use, which means lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and additionally sexually and gender diverse people. Okay, what are the goods? everyone's, you know, the guys.
This is just straight up going to be like $100 million like Facebook ad spend. It's going straight to Facebook.
You know what it is too? Like they're at the press release, like Justin Trudeau's, they're all snapping photos. He's got his hair, and there's a drummer doing like his hands are getting tired. Like he's drum roll,
Yeah,
please.
drum
Like
roll, please.
his hands are getting tired doing the drum roll.
Smoke is starting to come off. He's like, okay, anytime now, Justin.
Anytime now, tell us what this means. Okay, here's one. We're going to get a dedicated two-spirit senior advisor position within the 2LSBGT Secretariat, and also is being created to support resilience and resurgence. So the first thing, now we're talking.
Oh.
So far we're going to encourage the acronym, and they're hiring someone, which I can't believe, imagine is more than like an 80 grand a year position. So 80.
Oh, I bet you it's a little more. 80 grand is a slap in the face. You know what kind of scandal
That's true.
would be if you go, yeah, and they're only paying me 80 grand.
Okay, I think
this
you
is
have a point.
This is 2 hundo.
Okay, so two
Plus
hundo of
benefits.
the million goes to a two-spirit senior advisor.
Yeah.
So if you're your average,
And then obviously there's
David-
going to be also many people below that.
Yeah. Okay.
A senior advisor's just not on an island.
Okay, so basically it's that we're hiring a few people.
Yeah.
Okay, so but if you, I just like the other idea of being
What
like,
do you do here?
this is the
A lot
ultimate.
of that.
This is the ultimate. What do you do here? So now we're talking. We got the senior advisor. We're encouraging the use of the acronym. In addition, the action plan will continue to advance and strengthen the rights within the community. So okay.
Your guess is as good as mine.
And abroad. So it might be some Facebook ad spends in China, for example.
Yeah, that'll go over well.
By building on the criminalization of conversion therapy. Okay, so they're
Okay,
basically
so anti-conversion therapy, which I'm pretty sure is illegal.
it's a for the
They-
one.
but they recently made it illegal.
Yeah, for the one guy that like still maybe is getting converted somehow. It's like also it was voluntary anyway, but like so what is the so if you're gonna put like 100 million, you know, if you're putting like 3 million, so far this is like 30% of it is like basically 30 million bucks into like I guess like ads to say that conversion therapy is bad or something like that.
But I mean, it's illegal. They made it illegal.
Okay.
So I don't even, maybe some like two.
So they wanna stop black market?
LGBTQI plus dispensaries.
maybe it's like a black market thing. Like they hire kind of a team of, like essentially LGBT sergeants that you sort of show up and there's a guy he's straight, but he doesn't want to be straight. And they show up and they're like, you suck that dick. You be who you're supposed to be.
Maybe their own police force.
Look at you trying to get married. You trying to get a wife. He whips it out. You get on this. Slob this now. You're a gay man.
It's the law, bigot.
Yeah. They're just they just walk around like sort of playing the knockout game with preachers.
I don't know what this is for.
Hey, this is LGBTQS plus community town, buddy.
This is just Trudeau doing whatever the fuck he wants.
It's a lot of
Because
words.
this isn't even for votes.
Right.
How many votes is this getting?
No, this is for
probably losing
get people
you more
off his trail.
This is probably losing you more votes than you're getting, to be honest, at this point. When
Maybe.
when there's like inflation and a bad economy, you're like,
That's
people are like
true.
100 million for this.
Yeah. Data collection, analysis, and research I bet you he would like to do some fucking research on them, wouldn't he?
Go fucking.
Also, I will be the one doing the research.
I'll be doing the research.
Oh, you're gonna be doing what does that mean? You're doing
Research never tastes so good.
politicians.
You know what's so crazy? And
Research.
this is also
and
like
analysis. What does analysis mean? You go. They come back. They go. We spent that $200 million. What did it show? Turns out the dick goes in the ass.
this is also like a also hack thing, I guess, or whatever. But I'm sure lots of people are saying this. But they still like have all these reserves where they don't have drinking water. Like, is this a priority over that? He because I know he promised that too. He goes, "We're gonna get clean drinking water."
Rainbow drinking water.
Well, yeah, he goes, it's gonna come up. We got special dyes, $50 million to a special dye that makes the water come out as a rainbow. And you're like, I'm sure all these people on reservations are like, yeah, this stuff is great with the Two-Spirit stuff, but if I didn't have to boil my drinking water, would be
First of all, there's none of them on the.
awesome.
First of all, we don't know any of those people. That's like people who like don't live on the reserve and went to college. Like,
yeah, or even they're like, yeah, there's some Two-Spirit things we don't give a shit.
right.
They're like the level of priorities here are so low for this general stuff. They're like, what about that? And they go, yeah, it's like we got to do this first to get there. You go, all right.
And the data analysis they will also be improving, and they have some investments that will be made in awareness campaigns to improve understanding. So you know what this really is? So the awareness campaigns, it's a big ad spend, billboards. You know, it's so funny.
Am I the actor or the bigot?
In what?
In the campaign.
You're the
I'm the
for
bad
sure.
guy, right? Yeah.
So they basically, millions of dollars worth, and then $70 million is going to be consultants.
yeah.
So, like,
this is just gonna get
This will be. If it's not already gone, like, first of all, they're gonna hire some consultant agency that's gonna spend $2.5 million on a website, like out of the gate.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean?
It's all that stuff where it's just, and then you go look, and then by the time that they actually look into this, he'll be gone. And then they'll be like, yeah, this is how government works.
Now those are jobs that exist, yeah.
Yeah, the money gets just
it's a lot of it's going to be
incinerated.
consultants and if you actually digged into their things, it'll be like a lot of kind bars at that office.
Yeah. Dude, I'll never forget. I had a friend of mine who worked for the Peel District School Board, and she said that at the end of the year they had money left over in their budget, and you have to spend the money.
I know.
Because if you don't, then next year they go
oldest
right.
thing in the book,
And
right?
she goes, and they spent $12,000 on chocolate business cards.
No, they did not.
Yeah, she goes, that was when she goes $12,000 on chocolate business cards.
No way.
Yeah. And then I go, yeah, and this is just another. This is chocolate business cards, but they're Two-Spirit chocolate business cards. So instead of $12,000, they're $50,000.
That is funny though. But I will say that these kind of consultants probably don't have missing extra budget at the end of the year.
No, well, that's what I'm saying.
No.
They have a fucking rager.
No, but they know how to spend. You know what I mean?
That's,
It's probably like they all get together, and it's like the guy who works for the mining the mining minister, and then the overseas minister. They're like, yeah, what are you guys doing when your department has extra money left over? And she's like picking her teeth with a gold pick, like extra money.
Extra money. And I'm sure there's research thing. They're gonna sit down and be like, how do we get more funding? And then someone goes, just hear me out.
Another letter.
Two-Spirit. And you go, holy shit! You just increased our budget 50%. That's insane.
Oh my fucking God, you're a genius.
That number goes up.
This is
and
always
the number goes up.
It always makes me laugh, the idea that this is your girlfriend wanting something specific, and then you promising, like, honestly, I want to go on a trip to Spain, right?
Yeah.
And then you go, And you know what? I honestly couldn't agree more. You deserve the world, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that you are the most important person, and you deserve everything that's coming your way, and you're so special. And she's like, anyways, we have to book the tickets now. And you go, there's nothing that'll stop me from making you happy. And she goes, so just maybe to the credit card if you want to toss that over. And you go, credit card or no credit card, you are the most important.
Filibuster. Just straight filibuster.
Filibuster?
You're filibustering on your vacation.
Filibuster.
No, the thing that makes me happy about this is just thinking about like Gord and Lethbridge, who like, smokes fucking players' greens and ashes into his pocket, who's reading about where his tax money is going. He goes, what the fuck is any of this? Not even where is this money going to? He goes, what is this? I don't even understand.
Well, he better not say that out loud, or one of these diversity consultants will be knocking at his door.
Re-education consultants. Like they're in this article too. They have a thing, read more, and says Calgary Pride says LGBTQ, which is the wrong thing. Pretty fucked up, Calgary Pride. But this is probably how progressive they can get. But they go, Calgary Pride says LGBTQ refugees to lead the Pride Parade.
Refugees at the front of the Pride Parade?
Yeah, we're going refugees.
How much did that cost them? A couple million? Oh, that'll cost you.
Yeah. You know how much just the casting directors for that cost?
It is funny thinking of these meetings, and it's like, it's not some, college kid with green hair. It's like it's like literally like 8 guys in suits being like,
yeah,
oh, that'll cost you.
I think we can get it done.
Hey, Bill, what do you think? You think we can get those rainbow flags done? Oh, they want them rainbow? Well, the rainbow dies in short supply right now.
Ukraine supply chains are crunched. Price of energy in Europe's through the roof. I think we could get it done. Maybe 2 million over budget. I don't know. We'll see.
Listen, we want to help you, man. We want to do everything we can to get this. How many refugees do you need? 5? Oh, it's just a tough month for refugees. This is my friend.
Guys, where do you think refugees just grow on trees? Where do you think they come from?
If you'd asked me 3 months ago, it would have been half the price, my friend. But it's just a bad time for refugees. You tell them, he goes, terrible time for refugees.
Let's see what the refugee crop reports are looking like.
Okay. It says you got a bit of a gay conversion therapy problem, so we're probably gonna need at least 40, 50 agents to get rid of that. And he's like, the stats said that it's illegal and people don't do it. He goes, you know what? We'll just leave it on the streets. You know what? You're right. And then, sure. It'll be probably good, I guess, next time the conservative...
Kids will die.
Yeah, kids will die. You know what? Honestly, you're right. Let's just focus on something else. If you want the kids to die, I mean, that'll be for you to deal with when you're campaigning for your next election.
Just kill the kids.
Yeah, we'll just... You know what? I'll tell you what. The money we'll take to that, we'll just put it in knives, because why don't you just kill the kids themselves? And why don't we just cut out the middleman? I'll put 80 knives in this budget, and you can just go murder LGBT kids personally.
Yeah, you might as well. It'd be probably cheaper.
All right, we'll do
the amount of kids killed. And you go,
okay, fine. We'll do the conversion therapy.
Does everybody just work for the government in Canada? Is that where we're going?
It's legitimately the guy walking in to get a hoopty and walking out with like 9 spoilers, the fucking deluxe radio package. He's got subwoofers, a black light underneath, every feature.
Feeling
in the game.
Like he got rinsed, but doesn't want to say it out loud.
No, I actually wanted the double spoiler.
Yeah, I like it
on my Ford Accord.
Honda Accord. Oh, we're gonna get.
Damn it!
You're gonna get roasted for that.
Yeah, what? I can't make references to
Ryan Long, man of the people, Ford Accord.
I knew what a spoiler was.
Yeah, and a double spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So there's the